These are the warriors of the shifting tides, protectors of the kingdom of Neverwinter. Today they're going to test my mettle in combat and in character creation. My name is Christian, and I don't know shit about LARPing, but they do.
I don't know shit.
Doesn't matter what's trending, there's someone out there who pretends to be an expert.
Ta-da!
I decided to take the opposite approach and say that I don't know shit. I could learn something from anybody about anything. Today, I'm talking about LARPing. Scale of 1 to 10, I think my knowledge is somewhere around a 2. So in order to learn more, I'm going to do my own research. Words that everyone loves to hear. Yes, just let me do this and I don't know a fucking thing. That went exactly how I expected. What it did do is lead me to cometrylarp.com. And what that website did is lead me to my friend Eric in the Duchy of the Shifting Tides. Eric and his friends were kind enough to invite me to one of their meetups, and needless to say, I think I embarrassed myself.
When we're shooting the interview, are you shooting the two up and then he's gonna like just fly between kind of thing? Are you gonna, what, facing you or facing them? Like bopping around a little? I'm just gonna rip a couple. I'm here with my friend Eric, regent of the Shifting Tides. Eric, thanks for joining me. What actually is LARPing? Because I think you hear a lot about it. Is it fighting? Is it character creation, role playing?
So it's different for like each game. We've got Amtgard here, which we try to focus more on like the role play element as well as the combat.
Break for an Amtgard explainer. Amtgard is a swords and sorcery styled medieval combat culture and sciences organization founded in El Paso, Texas in 1983. It focuses on both the fighting and the roleplay aspects. Not all games like this do, and not everything is considered LARP. At its core, Amtgard is live-action role-playing, and Boffer combat society focused on the sword and sorcery, medieval and ancient genres. Amtgard uses safe, foam-padded replicas of medieval weaponry to bring to life the tabletop or video game experience many are familiar with. In Amtgard, you don't just say what you want to do, you do it. You swing the sword or cast the spell. You are the adventurer. More than just a sport and combat game, the Amtgard rules of play include complete rules for classes, leveling, magic, and special abilities. Weekly participation in games allows you to advance in a class, unlocking levels and new powers.
Yeah, that was a lot. But it's important because this is the type of game that they play here, and it's different than some of the games that are out there.
Do you have to do that? Do you have to role play in order to partake in LARP?
Totally optional, totally optional. What matters for us is that people come out, have fun, have a good time, and that is, for me, the most important thing, because if you're not having fun, what are you doing?
It's getting heated right now.
Think you're gonna fare well, or what?
No, I don't. Actually, I'm terrified. Terrified. Can you tell me a little bit about combat, which seems to be at the very core of why we're here? Like, how many hits is it? So like this?
That's one limb. So far, off to a great start. 2 limbs. Look at that. I've been defeated in combat. If you get both my arms, or if you hit me in the chest, I'm dead. And as far as like what counts as the chest, we try to go with like a woman's bikini line, right? If you get top of the shoulder, that's torso.
Right.
If you get either of my butt cheeks, both of them are very valid hits for my torso.
Naturally.
And nut shot also counts, but please just avoid hitting.
Gotcha. Is that one and done, or is
that, well, for me it's one and done. I get hit there and I usually take a 30-minute break. I'll move this out of the way for you.
We've switched chapters. We've moved on to combat. Are you recording? So we've switched to combat, and I can tell you that I am not excited. I'm gonna get my cheeks clapped, and it's not gonna be fun for anyone other than Eric. Let's do one more. Cheeks clapped is aggressive.
I really like that.
Yeah? We've switched gears a little bit. Now we've moved on to combat. Eric, who walked us through what LARPing is going to walk us through the basics of hand-to-hand sword play, and I can tell you I'm not excited, and I plan on getting my ass kicked.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Would we call this sword play? What would we call this? Like sword fight?
I think this is the foreplay for the sword play.
You got me. Can we maybe like you start zoomed in on this and you zoom out and we go sword play and like sword play. Okay, yep. Oh, when someone's swinging right at your face, you get tight. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you have 2 arms. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to fake low, go high.
How'd that work out?
I was killed easily.
We could keep going if you want to.
Let's take a 5.
Sure.
Let's take a 5.
After Eric got his fill in absolutely destroying me, he passed me to his friend Grog, who was going to talk to me a little bit about the role-playing aspect.
I'm here with Grog, and he's going to tell us a little bit about kind of the role-playing aspect of LARP. Is that central to kind of working and being here in LARP?
So role-playing is kind of a very big thing when it comes to the game. Not everyone does, but it's a way of kind of expressing yourself.
Does everybody have to do it if they want to participate?
They don't have to. It's not required, but it helps. It brings flavor. It brings like an extra bit of love to the game. Some people are in it more just to fight. Some people are in it more just to craft, just to make things. And then there's people like me that I love the role play. I love the stories.
Cool.
Yeah, so awesome stuff.
Anything I missed?
When you're on the battlefield, participants have classes, and those classes dictate what you can and can't do, and that will influence what your gameplay is like. On top of that, when you're about to participate in these battles, they pick teams, much like they did in gym class or pick up basketball. Depending on the game that you're playing, you'll likely make up a different kind of team.
All right, Azale. Sure. We'll allow our guests to actually become a captain for this game.
Oh gosh.
No?
I would just prefer to be picked last.
No.
Guys, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be bad.
It's okay, we know.
That's fine. There's nothing wrong with being bad.
Do I look like I know what I'm doing? I don't feel like it. There's this feeling. I used to run track as a kid, and before the gun would go off, your heart starts racing. That's what I feel right now. Just gonna casually go up this way. Oh God. Braking. Braking. No. Oh my God. Oh, okay, that's definitely that hand. Well, why is nobody else here right now? Okay, okay. sorry. I should be in front of you.
Oh, here it comes!
I think I got a leg hit. Yeah. I'm injured, yeah, in the leg.
By the grace of the divine light, thou art here.
Thank you, sir. I feel like a new man. Braking.
Behind you.
Braking. You're good. Dead, but worth it. You know, not as much as I thought I would be, but not 0 overtime. Let's go.
Somebody else.
I'm dead. Did we win? We won? I think we won. I'm not entirely sure. I'm exhausted. Not really. I feel tired. I think I killed a lot of people by my standards. I think I died just as many times, right? But overall, I think a net positive here. Yes or no? Okay, not a resounding yes that I was expecting, but fun nonetheless. Yeah.
Yeah, so a ton of fun and just such a welcome environment. Overall, that was my biggest takeaway. You know, I could only absorb so much in my research, and I could tell you that there's a ton of literature out there that I've read and I've yet to read. And while I feel like I have learned a lot more in my experience with Eric and everybody, I feel like there's just an endless amount to absorb here and so much more I could learn, which is cool because I feel like it's constantly evolving, constantly changing. But I think the most important thing that I've learned is that they have this beautiful, open community where they obviously love this thing that is LARPing, but it's actually just like a giant friend group. And it's this awesome, accepting thing. And I think that was a nice reminder for me to see in a world that could probably use a little bit more of that level of acceptance and camaraderie is still out there. And it's in the park every Sunday, beating the hell out of each other. So thank you to Eric. Thank you to everyone at the Duchy of the Shifting Tide. Sorry it took so long. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.